option for him. Oh well. Let's go see what fucking... Man, I love those brothers. I trusted them. They betrayed us. Betray us.
You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
No extra details. Alright. There he is.
Saga.
Shut up.
Need to find the key.
You have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
Need the key. I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter.
TV
Promise
remote?
me.
No, man, that'd be stupid.
Yes,
It's a light switch.
I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Let him get him! He's a fucking monster, Saga!
Oh, is it actually Scratch?
There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Oh shit, dude. No, not Yako. So they were good.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to
we
be
got rid-
awake. The plan is fucked.
So we were right.
Estevez, come in.
It was actually Scratch
Scratch
the
is
whole time.
here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FCC generator can.
Oh, no fucking way, dude. We need to stun him somehow. Otherwise he's gonna gate me. Things that he doesn't care about. My shitty flashlight. Motherfucker's fell rushing more than a goddamn demon hunter. He might hit me, he might hit me, he might hit me. Okay.
There must be a way to slow him down.
Probably the light cranks. Either that or he's gonna shoot him. Ow, what the fuck? Where's my inventory? Oh, we gotta heal again. I think we have a million of them. Except they're all in my stash. That's a bad thing. Do we interact with this thing? No.
Estevez said to put the power cores. Got one.
2 more to go.
Another core activated.
typical American solution. Just shoot your problems away. Whoa, what? The fuck? I didn't double tap that stuff. That's the name of his book. Yeah, so that means that it wasn't a different timeline. Alan is literally still trapped there.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
End. and we got away with only barely a scratch, chat. And now that the chapter ended, we can start the next one and the saga will continue. Wrap this. Oh, yes. Good stuff. Alright, so we did call it right. It was Mr. Scratch.
I'm in the rain, trickling down. I'm the sickness of this town. I'm the ants inside your walls. The quiet knocking on your door. It's not your story to write. Scratch out your words in the night. When the writer is in doubt, I turn to come out.
This game's obviously a fucking banger, dude. Since we got, I think 50% of all Discord messages are just loot roll. I've created a monster, but nobody wants to see Marshall no more.
Scratch's wakes double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen,
What?
you're better off without her.
No.
I
She
know I
doesn't
am.
like caca.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay.
She's well voice acted, dude.
Thanks. Go team.
Sausage.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
Remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories.
Bro, I think we're the one who were...
What you're remembering is fiction.
I think everyone
Logan
else
is
is normal. We're the
alive.
ones who were fucked. GN
I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question
Janina
what's
Kavenka.
real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
Bitch.
He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
So yeah, so it means Alan should still be trapped in...
I assumed
dark place.
Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
There you go.
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
There's all the stuff we just got earlier. Wake is trapped in the dark place.
Wake is trapped in the dark place.
I just said that.
He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
No, we're gonna have to go back into an overlap, aren't we?
The Big Apple in an
So he is
ocean
there.
of
Did he ever get
darkness.
out? What the hell's going on here?
Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using
Case thinks
the
Wake is
wrong
scratching.
tense.
Oh, has been certainly possible.
Trapped in a loop.
Wake has been
My
contacting me
friends
from
will
the
meet
dark
him
place.
when I'm gone.
I assume something was strange but happening with time, but what if it's simpler than that? Their goals were the same. Could mean Scratch and Wake are one and the same, or just a coincidence. A little
Okay.
coinky dink.
Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open.
since when can you
There's a
click them
fuse
and get
box downstairs in the basement.
Voices from it.
Here.
SVC file linking cult activity
these
to
keys.
Wake. The FPC brought powerful light arrays to subdue the Taken.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
I mean, shouldn't we have known this? Oh look, that gun that I can't upgrade now. Move faster while aiming. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Significantly increases fire rate of the shotgun. Stand still and aim steadily to target drastically reduce kickback and minimize pellet spread for increased damage. Yeah, that one would have been like okay, I guess, but otherwise, meh. Roger, thank you for gifting yourself to Spaduba. Spaduba. Wait, where did Omo go? Someone finally tickle him?
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Yeah, it's weird that Casey was like, "Oh, tell my ex I'm sorry" or whatever in our like mind place profiling. Transcript of the interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location Bright Falls, interviewer Estevez. Mr. Wake, you have been taken in FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. AW, there's a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department have just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned the light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it, and I can't end it without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not blah, 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 listening to me. That's a mean word, Jet. We're listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview is terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Deployment order. Urgent situation at approximately 1900 hours on 13 September 2023. Readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake. A known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040. The shadow past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent Estevez will mobilize investigation unit beta from the remote operations site at blah, 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 blah. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for the use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. An active AW is occurring. If an active AW is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Bleh, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Item classification request 194F. Summary of findings. Description. Para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with the part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possessed the ability to alter reality. The change is being based on when used by capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect on that of Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for occurring AWs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the affected threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing to reality. See AWE 35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP. It's super overpowered, Jet. But the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Waking the clicker. Wakes in the dark place, and Cauldron Lake is a threshold to it. That's for later. My ass is in a darker place. Also. merge at. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Yeah, show me a picture of inside the police station. Not out here. Selfie. Come up with a new plan is my goal right now. Okay. Don't have any conversation options. We're supposed to do something else in this cell. Shit to loot everywhere, dude. Investigation there. Conversation option behind me. Oh shit, there it is.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yuck was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways.
Sorry for killing a lot of you.
Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Well, what's up with the fucking ritual then?
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult.
Torchbearers were the symbol in the last game.
Genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101.
Playing the
Fear
goatee kill.
Is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has
Maybe
ever come
Oreo.
out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in
No, Lincoln.
2010
We're on 7 of 9.
was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories
about a good time to swap
are
over?
floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Alright. The cult found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. Emma said he's never heard of Scratch.
Keep trying.
There we go. Cult wasn't working with for Wake or Scratch. They were operating on their own. Nope, not then. This
Think.
Nope. What does it say? Cult of the Tree, targeted people corrupted by the dark presence. The goal is to protect the community. Case closed.
The Cult of the Tree is just the Costello brothers' slightly misguided solution to the Taken problem.
Cult of the Tree is being run by the Costello brothers. They served as a sort of neighborhood watching against the Taken, not the bad guys here. Ritual is meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Profiling.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken.
They head out for BlizzCon?
Is he telling the
In 10
truth?
hours.
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater.
10
Taken
hours.
on the shore. Call the gang Yakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Yeah, calm
Ilmo
down,
is telling
Astrid.
the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place.
They didn't finish their ritual.
Time to go, Yakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Deduction available. Nightingale was already taken. Cultures would have stopped him, but it was interrupted.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need
Alright, so I think you're
protection
giving
until we
this up to
sort this
Astra?
out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people.
Anymore.
We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
I was like, you're not going to bed yet?
I'm so sorry, Yakko.
There's more there. Okay. Nope, not there. Kind of mad Yakko's dead. He'll never have another commercial champ. Apparently there's a bunch of shit in this cell. I guess we just get it later.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Oh shit. Important report supplement The Shadow. Through extensive interviews with the witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding The Shadow have been discovered. Redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in a human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are the Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. The Shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file for report.